mouth experience now. I have used it.
Tell me.
All right, so there's two things. One, you know how you wake up in the morning and you're kind of aware that you have dragon breath and you don't want to abuse other people? What'd you say, Kyle?
Yes.
Cat shit in your mouth. It's fucking disgusting.
Okay.
My morning is so bad that like if I'm with a girl and she wants to like kiss me goodbye, I'm like, yeah.
I'm glad you said that because my son lacks that awareness, right? He will dragon breath the fuck out of you first thing in the morning. He has no concept. So we started giving him the smart mouth, and it actually works. He wakes up in the morning and does not have bad breath, which is a treat. The other thing, I used it myself, and so I probably shouldn't mention other brands, but you use like Listerine or Scope or whatever, and you just get like a fresh feeling in your mouth. When you finish Smart Mouth, and it's like a binary compound, like an explosive or something. You put it in there, and you finish, and it's not that you're not fresh, but I felt like there was a coat of something. Taylor, back me up on like it's not just
basically what you're feeling the zinc there. So too many people think that like Listerine did a great job marketing that like, oh, if it's burning, that means it's working. Really, your body's saying, yeah, you really shouldn't just put alcohol in here because it's drying me out and you're going to have worse breath in like 20 minutes. Smart Mouth, it gets rid of all that breath instantly, and it's that feeling almost like it's different than any other mouthwash you'll use because it's a little like you'll kind of pucker afterward and be like, oh, that's interesting.
It's
and
still
that's
there
the
a
zinc.
little.
Yeah, that's the zinc binding to those bacteria and preventing it from consuming protein and therefore keeping it from creating more sulfur gas for that 12 hours. So it doesn't only stop the bad breath, it keeps it from coming back, it's the only one on the market that can. You guys obviously know I'm biased towards the product, but I've used it for years. I use it every day. I don't worry about having bad breath, whether it's like a sexual encounter, whether it's interpersonal, like I just don't worry about it. And the science you can read at smartmouth.com, their website, it's not like some hokum homeopathic nonsense. Like it's real science, clinically
they don't
proven.
Use
it
magnets
makes sense
to cure your bad breath.
Yeah, it's not magnets. And another thing, like I'm glad they touched on it in that, is like this is kind of tangential, but so many dudes, when they're trying to get laid more, will work out, they'll buy a new car, they'll just take a major they hate to make more money, they'll get new shoes, they'll watch like Real Housewives of Bangladesh or whatever for a talking point with the women they're trying to approach, and they get the ball to that 1 yard line. They're there, the 1 yard line. They're about to cram it through the uprights, and then they fumble. Why did they fumble? Because they didn't have good hygiene. Their breath stunk. You could have a 12-pack, but if it smells like you're on the sauerkraut and cat shit cleanse, nobody wants to be near you because that's gross. And this is like if you put so much effort into trying to get laid and improve your life and everything, this is just something that's common sense to, like, you should never have to worry about it. Like, when there's a solution this available, just make it so you never have to worry if you're that guy with bad breath, because it's really embarrassing and people will not tell you.
Almost everyone has bad breath. Like,
oh, yeah.
I'll usually wait until Mondays to do all of my like errands. So if I've got to go to like the bank and the insurance office and meet with my lawyer and do like 5 of those things where you go and have to go into a building wearing a shirt and like fill out papers and talk to fucking professional people. I hate doing that, but I do all that in one day. And I remember one day being like, 4 out of 5 of these motherfuckers smelled so bad that I was like doing this to like keep the fucking stink from hitting me right in the nose. My lawyer is the only guy who's fucking got some breath mints on him. Like his breath smells great. I want him to breathe on me. Like I'm paying for that air. Fucking breathe it right in my face.
He must have been using Smart Mouth.
Yeah, he's using Smart Mouth or something. But like my insurance agent, Rusty, your mouth tastes like a rusty. Your mouth smells like a rusty trombone. It smells like you've been eating ass all day, Rusty.
And nobody's gonna tell that dude. Nobody all day is gonna tell that guy that he has bad breath. And you're like your nose blind.
I felt bad. I found out later he has stomach cancer, and apparently that's why he has bad breath. But still, you got to do something.
Smart Mouth would. Yeah, he needs to swallow it then, perhaps.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really have used it, and it really does work, so that's a thing.
Yeah, they were happy with, like, Chiz was saying before Smart Mouth came on as a sponsor, he's like, oh, our audience won't care about that. And I was like, I guarantee you they will, because most of them are young men trying to get laid, and this is something that nobody tells you to take care of, because no one will tell you your breath stinks, because no one wants to be rude. When really I see it the same as, like, when someone has food in their teeth, or like a booger, I think it's just common courtesy to tell them, like, hey, you got some lettuce in your teeth. They're like, hey, your breath kind of smells. Like, I got this, mouthwash for you to help you out. Like, that's common courtesy.
What are some other things?
What he does.
What are some other like things that you see? Like you said, a booger and like things in your teeth. Are there any other things that you see a person, making a misstep?
Dude,
and